So today I'm going to be showing you a website that is very useful for finding primary sources for whatever research papers you might be talking about, especially in a history classes. The website is called Chronicling America. It's a database that's a collective of a bunch of different newspapers from across the states for a large period of time. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Chronicling America. Put that in your search engine. It's by the Library of Congress, so it's a very detailed resource. And you see there's all these different newspapers. And you can just type in whatever you're interested in. So let's say we're looking at the influenza of 1919. Let's just type in 1919, influenza. And if you search that up, give it a second. And this is a free website, so anybody can use it. You don't have to be registered with a university. You don't have to be registered with a high school. It's just a free resource through the Library of Congress. Just give it a moment to load. There we go. And then you can look at all of these different historical newspapers. This is one from Milwaukee, in Wisconsin from March 21st, 1919. It's the Milwaukee Leader. So you get all these local newspapers. You can also get bigger newspapers. This one's from the Milwaukee Health Department, and it's talking about different ways to protect yourself from the flu. So if you were writing a research paper about the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, you can use this as a source to talk about what are some guidelines that they were putting out to protect yourself from the flu. And then you can also download this document either as a PDF or a JPEG, and it gives you all the information on the document so you can properly cite it using whatever citation style your professor or teacher prefers. You don't just have to look at this page of this edition of the newspaper. You can flip through and see what else they were reporting on in the same paper that they were talking about the pandemic. And then it highlights any reference to your search terms. So this is a completely different page, but you can still see where they're referencing influenza because it highlights it for you. The other nice thing about this website is if we go back to search results, you can filter to specific dates and times. You can put in your own specific date if you want. You can pick specific states, even specific counties and cities. You can look for ethnic newspapers, so newspapers specifically for certain ethnic groups. You can search for different languages and all sorts of different ways to filter down for what you're wanting. So if I was going to write a paper on, let's say, California eugenics movement, I can just type in eugenics, search that, maybe, there we go. Search eugenics. It probably would help if I spelled it properly. Type in search term, this time properly spelled. Maybe. If it loads. There we go. And so I want to look specifically at California newspapers because I'm interested in eugenics specifically in California. So I would look for more state provinces, and I would go and find California, which is right here. They've got 176 results for California. And let's say, once this loads, I want to talk about a specific time period during the eugenics movement. So the height of the eugenics movement's kind of from the 1900s to about the 1940s. And I see there's a lot of references to eugenics between 1910 and 1919. So maybe I pick on that filter for that specific time period so I can look at what they're doing there. And I can find all these different websites and newspapers. So this is a very helpful source for anyone who is looking for primary research papers.